Hello YouTube, iFixItAll here, Team iFixItAll. So it looks like I was able to salvage the turn signal switch on the 1970 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia. I figured out through the help of some people up on the Samba what that little part was and where it goes. That was in part 1 video. I'm going to try to position this and show you. It lays right in it's right there. I can move it a little bit. It's right up in there. Anyhow, the contacts, the slider tabs, are staying put, and I was able to super glue the springs and the slider tabs to that plastic chunk in there. This guy right here. And that little gap down in there is where the springs and the slider contact tabs are. This rivet that keeps everything assembled I replaced with a countersink machine screw and a nut on the top. Everything seems to be functioning fine, and I'll do an install test on the car tomorrow and see how it operates. This is just a quick update. I was able to not have to buy a new switch. I went and I looked pretty close at all the connection points and everything, and dunked this in some thinner and cleaned it all up, and then I reapplied no oxide compound to all the contacts that are subject to conducting current. It's November Oscar dash oxide, no oxide, made by San Kim out of Chicago, Illinois. It's a telecom corrosion prevention compound. So this took a little bit of doing. It took a couple of days worth of work, and one of the challenges I had over here, which was this separate switch, it's all beat to hell and chunks of plastic are missing, but I've got it integrated into that one bolt, plus it's laced down with lacing cord right here to keep the contacts steady. I had to shim. There's a little white piece of plastic that I super glued. I really wish this stupid horn switch would sit somewhere so I can do something. Let me get right here. I had to super glue a little piece of plastic right here to sit under this contact and bend this upper contact slightly so that it is open, no continuity, so that when the handle is lifted and pulled forward, and it's not the horn, dang it, it's the high beam, low beam. Keep on making that mistake. When you lift up on the handle, the lower contact is brought up and touches the upper contact, and that will activate my high beam, low beam. So anyway, that's the end of the update. Quick little video update here of Gregory's progress on the original switch. And let's do this while I'm on the video. Let's see if we can get some part number information for people. Here is the Germany logo right there. Looks like there is a OEM part number that you might be able to make out. And any other significant marks. I'm going to try to get closer on that if it doesn't go blurry on me. A couple of different angles. There's an ink stamp there too. Hello, kitty. Dang it. Yes, we know you're there, Dusty. Okay. So, look out, cat. I know this video isn't all that informative, but just to show you the switch, Rock Auto sells this switch with the handle. Dusty, quit. For a pretty reasonable price. This exact switch too. They sell this exact switch again in a higher dollar range, but when you look at the images of this second switch that has this long harness pigtail, the second photo shows the short harness. Then the other two switches that are available are more newer switches, because I don't know if it was 72-ish or 71, but right around that time window, this harness would have exited off the switch for about 3 or 4 inches and transitioned into a long white plug, and that is not the switch you want. Sure, you could graft that harness in to an older car if you have it, but in my case, I will be most likely, well, I'll have to decide. I want to hardwire it in, but I'm so against that because I'm thinking, why doesn't it have a connector? So that's it for this video. Thank you all very much, and have a great evening.